Have you ever been absolutely sure something happened, only to find out it didn't? Maybe you remember the Monopoly man wearing a monocle, or that famous line, "Luke, I am your father." Except he never says that, and the Monopoly guy never wore a monocle, ever. What's going on here? Is it mass confusion, a glitch in the matrix, or are our memories just not as reliable as we think? This strange phenomenon is called the Mandela Effect, and it might just be one of the most bizarre collective experiences of the internet age. The term Mandela Effect was coined in 2009 by Fiona Broome, a researcher who realized she, along with many others, vividly remembered Nelson Mandela dying in prison in the 1980s. The only problem is that Mandela was very much alive at the time and went on to become president of South Africa in 1994. When Fiona started talking about it online, she discovered she wasn't alone. Thousands of people had the exact same false memory. This wasn't just a vague feeling. They remembered the news reports, the mourning, the funeral. It never happened, at least not in this timeline. Since then, more and more Mandela effects have been documented. Let's run through a few of the most popular ones and see how many you remember. 1. Many people clearly remember Britney wearing a microphone headset in her red jumpsuit during the Oops, I Did It Again video. Some even had dolls with that exact look. But if you rewatch the music video, there's no headset. 2. Do you remember Shaggy from Scooby-Doo with a big Adam's apple? Well, it's not there. 3. Looney Tunes versus Looney Tunes. You'd expect it to be spelled Looney Tunes. It's a cartoon, right? But it's actually spelled Looney Tunes, with a U, like music tunes. 4. Sex and the City. Many people swear the show was called Sex and the City. But check the title again. It's always been Sex and the City. 5. Pikachu's tail. You might remember Pikachu having a little black tip at the end of his tail. But in every official design, the tail is completely yellow. 6. Is there a hyphen in Kit Kat? Nope, never was. Even though a lot of us clearly remember it that way. So what's going on here? Is this just a case of false memory or something deeper? The most grounded explanation comes from cognitive psychology. Our brains aren't recording devices. They don't store memories like files on a computer. Instead, we reconstruct memories every time we recall them. And during this reconstruction, errors happen. Memory is suggestible, socially influenced, and surprisingly unreliable. Take the misinformation effect, for example. If you're told something happened a certain way, especially by someone confident, you're more likely to remember it that way, even if it's false. Another psychological concept at play is confabulation. That's when the brain fills in missing information with something that sounds plausible. We don't like ambiguity, so our minds create connections that make sense, even when they're not real. Then there's schema theory. Our brains use mental templates to interpret the world. Another layer to this puzzle is shared cultural memory. Many Mandela Effect examples come from childhood pop culture, and back then, we weren't analyzing logos or fact-checking quotes. We were just absorbing impressions. For instance, Berenstain feels wrong to many because the Stein suffix is more common in names. The Monopoly man having a monocle makes sense because we associate monocles with old rich guys. We remember Darth Vader saying, "Luke, I am your father," because it's often quoted that way in media, not in the actual film. When enough people share the same distorted version of a memory, it begins to feel real. And in the age of the internet, one person's confusion can go viral and become a global phenomenon. Now, here's where things get weird. Some people believe the Mandela Effect is evidence of alternate realities or parallel universes bleeding into ours. According to this idea, we might have slid from one timeline into another, where history played out slightly differently, and our old memories are just leftovers from that previous timeline. Others connect the Mandela Effect to quantum mechanics, pointing to the many worlds interpretation, suggesting that every possible event creates a branching universe. Of course, there's no scientific evidence for this, and most physicists roll their eyes at the idea that pop culture memory glitches are proof of interdimensional travel. Still, the theory fascinates people because it taps into something deep, the sense that reality isn't as fixed or stable as we thought. Whether you think it's a brain glitch or a break in the space-time continuum, The Mandela Effect raises important questions. How much of what we know is actually accurate? How easily can we be misled, especially when we all agree on something that's false? And how does the internet amplify collective false memories? So next time you're sure something happened, take a second, maybe double-check it. Let me know in the comments which Mandela Effect you experienced, and if you think it's a brain thing or something much stranger. Tell me in the comments. I want to hear your favorite Mandela Effect stories. And if you liked this video about the mysterious side of memory and perception, give it a like, hit subscribe, and tap the bell for more weird and wonderful brain-bending ideas. Until next time, stay curious.